freshman. Timeout Penn. 6:58 to go. Kansas running away with this one, up 93-47.
It's the beat of a different drummer. Now, after a $1,000 cash allowance, a well-equipped Intrepid starts at $20,105.
Jayhawks shooting 64% from the floor. They've outscored the Quakers 50-20 in the paint. And the numbers tell the story. 93-47. KU looking for win number 11. This has been impressive, Chris. You'd have to say from start, we're not to the finish yet, but from start to this point at least, the best game all around KU's played this year.
Yeah, definitely. You know, defense. It took a little bit of time for them to get started the first 5 minutes, but defensively, Kansas has been phenomenal. And their offense, though, boy, they're just every shot that Kansas is looking at, they're making.
Gregory from 18 feet. Just missed that one. Kapitanovic the rebound. This Penn club, of course, the favorites in the Ivy League. They won the Ivy League championship last year. They'll get a battle from Princeton this year again. Dartmouth is supposed to be improved. Lost to Florida in the first round of the NCAA tournament last year by 14. Sanger inside. Nice turnaround move.
Boy, nice move by Josh Sanger, a guy that doesn't see a lot of time on the floor, only getting about 7 minutes a game. And we told you earlier he'd only taken 7 shots coming into this one, but right now Fran Dunphy playing some guys off the bench trying to find somebody who can do something against Kansas.
Here's Gregory posting up, and he gets the shot to go from the baseline. That's 14 now for Kenny Gregory. 5.5 minutes to go. Chenoweth and London will check in for the Hawks at the next break. Kapitanovic driving on Collison, a little hook shot, short. Gooden another rebound. And he'll bring it up. Feeds Collison. Can't get that one to go. Nice spin move in the paint. King. Collison the board. Woo. Axtell for 3. Back iron on that one.
Up and down, up and down.
KU in control. There's another Quakers turnover. And we've got a timeout. 95-51 Kansas, 4:49 to play from Lawrence.
It's the beat of a different drummer. Now, after a $1,000 cash allowance, a well-equipped Intrepid starts at $20,105.
I want my children's children to know where their granddad grew up, the land he came from, where he played, where he asked for their grandmother's hand. How can I make sure they'll hear the rain on the roof of the house he slept in?
The Scout will show you the way. Financial services from UMB Bank.
If you won the Kansas lottery, how much more fun could you have at work? Play Wheel of Fortune from the Kansas Lottery. Because winning up to 30 grand really could put you in a winning state.
Kansas up by 44 here at jam-packed Allen Fieldhouse. KU looking for their 11th win of the year. Here's a note from the Kansas Lottery. Wednesday's Kansas cash jackpot is $130,000. Put yourself in a winning state. Play the Kansas Lottery. Well, this will give you some momentum heading into the conference season and give this big guy some confidence. He has been sensational.
Yeah, he really has. And, you know, Kansas needs him. 7'1". That's a hard asset to find. And then Eric Chenoweth has really done a fantastic job here tonight of being aggressive.
Shante Johnson on the floor for Kansas, along with Axtell, London, Boshi, and Chenoweth. Axtell open, top of the circle. And that's like a free throw. He is money when he gets a look like that one.
Pretty easy for Luke Axtell. Kansas sets up a play to get him that three.
An air ball inside as there's now a foul call, and it'll go against the Jayhawks. Tonight's game on the Jayhawk Television Network, presented by the Delta Dental Plan of Kansas. Kansans and Jayhawk fans' first choice in group dental plans. Experience the Delta difference. Kapitanovich on the line. We're going to see the first action of the game for Terry Nooner. He, along with Carey and Heinrich, about to check in. Here's a look at Nooner, the Raytown, Missouri product. And he comes in with Carey and Heinrich. Boshi, Chenoweth, and London take a seat. And all three played well, and you can go up and down the lineup for KU. Hard to find any negatives. Kapitanovich missing both free throws, but another lane violation, and he'll have another chance. This Penn team's going to beat some people, Chris Piper. They, of course, the Ivy League is their focus, but they're capable of knocking off a team or two in the NCAA tournament. To 52. Jayhawks looking for the century mark here. Nooner knocked out of bounds, and Kansas will keep the basketball. Klatsky will take a seat. And Dan Solomito, sophomore from Verona, New Jersey, will see his first action for Pennsylvania. Axtell, another three on the way, and that's two in a row. High arcing jumper goes down.
Well, you give him an open look at the basket, he's going to make you pay. He's got it back on track, but that's just the story of this evening, is everybody for Kansas has found their game, even if it wasn't lost like a lot of people might have thought.
There's a foul called out high. Well, you could argue team of the century, Chris. You're seeing him right here. There haven't been that many college games played. I had to put that one in there. Of course, teams are going to start rounding into conference play here. It's going to be an interesting not only race in the Big 12, but a race nationally for the national title.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of teams. I mean, it's wide open. Any team can beat anybody on a given night. Obviously, there's a few that in a three-game series you'd put your money on, but the race is open. I tell you, the Big 12 is wide open as well. The South, boy, I tell you, that's a tough division here this year with Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, and Texas.
Timeout on the floor with 3:43 to go. Jayhawks have eclipsed the century mark. They lead 101-54.
Is your mom coming? My mom? You mean Eric's mom?
She drove yesterday. Your coat got caught in the door.
Well, my mom's on Thursday.
It is Thursday.
Wednesday. It's Thursday. Are we up on Monday? It's Thursday. You had tuna for lunch.
Plans getting confused? Use three-way calling from Southwestern Bell. When you're on with one person, just click over, dial another number. When they answer, click back. It's already on your phone and just 75 cents per use.
Well, look whose mom's calling.
Yeah, all of them.
Well, this just throws off the whole schedule.
Three-way calling from Southwestern Bell.
Hey, the holidays are over and you've sunk yourself into a hole that could make the national debt look like chump change. So Pizza Hut has dropped the price of the Big New Yorker $1. Now it's just $8.99. $8.99! Look at this thing. 16 inches of real street corner pizza dripping with cheese. Over a pound of cheese on this beautiful thing. You know what a pound of cheese costs in the year 2000? Leave the tree up, my friends, because with a deal this good, it's going to be Christmas in January. So jingle your bells down to Pizza Hut for the Big New Yorker pizza. Another one of the best pizzas under one roof.
The difference between life and death in a fire could be only seconds. We asked you to help make those seconds count. and you did. You responded to the need and donated almost $200,000. Thanks to your generous donations, 10 fire cams are now in the hands of Sedgwick County and Wichita firefighters. 10 cameras that have already saved property damage, 10 cameras that can save lives. To everyone who has helped make the Fire Cam Fund a success, thank you.
The Fog Fanatics enjoying this one at Allen Fieldhouse. All Kansas Jayhawks hammering the Penn Quakers. Time now for the Pizza Hut delivery of the game.
Well, Jeff Boschee, a great assist to turnover ratio this year. Much better decisions. Nice little look away. Nice dump down to Nick Collison, and Kansas getting out in that transition and really gets their confidence up. And Penn, uncharacteristically, it's been a sieve in the second half defensively.
Heinrich trying to feed Carey. That's knocked out of bounds. Jeff Carey's really given them some solid minutes. What a game he had against St. Louis.
You know, he stepped up in games where other players haven't been playing well, and he's given them good, solid minutes. You know, he doesn't have to score points for him to be effective.
Oh, there's a good back. There's a case of it right there. Back door, Carey to Heinrich for the lay-in.
And that's what he can do for you. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He's solid defensively. Doesn't give you a lot of good looks at the basket.
7 points now for Heinrich. There's a hook move as Sanger got that elbow, that arm around Carey as he made his move.
He didn't. Josh Sanger didn't have it just around him. He was holding Jeff Carey. A nice move initially, but you got to give it up. And there's John Kreider, the sophomore from Horton, Kansas, getting some minutes. A lot of minutes for him. 3 minutes. He's going to have to give the tired signal.
Only Kansan on the roster. Shante Johnson on with Kreider, Nooner, Axtell, and Carey. Under 3 minutes to go. Johnson blocked away as nice play by Solomito. Axtell short on that three. And Solomito the rebound. But Carey with the steal. Heads up play by the sophomore. Nooner. And he's on the scoreboard.
The runner, I don't think Terry Nooner saw that after it left his hands. I don't even think he ever saw the basket, but hey, everything's going for Kansas here.
105-54. Now the goal is to get Kreider an opportunity. Solomito missing on the three. Nooner trying to needle one through traffic that time to Johnson. Couldn't make it happen. Solomito. Here's a officials on a walk right there.
Well, they got a plane to catch.
1:45 to go. Out high, a steal. Axtell takes it away from Solomito. And knocked out of bounds. Kansas will keep it. Luke thought he had a bucket on that play. Southwestern Bell gives you unlimited internet service for just $17.95 a month. Sign up now at 1-800-SWB-INET. And Southwestern Bell will make a $25 donation to the Williams Fund after just 3 months service. Kansas up 105-54. Axtell missing a short one in the paint. And they've started the Rock Chalk chant here in Lawrence. Solomito misses. Well, Chris, you have to come out with a better feeling about this KU team now after this one. Kreider with an air ball.
Well, still looking to get his name in the stat book. These guys that sit the bench for both these teams deserve a chance to get on the floor. You know, you got to put in a lot of minutes of practice time, a lot of hours and days of practice time. It's good to finally be able to get back on the floor.
Carey with the jump hook. Short on that one. And rebound taken away by John Tross, a junior from Madison, Connecticut. This Penn team will fall to 3-5 on the year. Here's Sanger with a jumper. But they have played a brutal non-conference schedule, as we mentioned. Only going to make them better. Axtell from about 15. And he's missed 3 in a row now. 15 seconds to go. And over the back, foul called, and that's going to be whistled on John Tross. Well, player of the game, it's that man right there, the 7'1" junior, Eric Chenoweth. And a good line, and that's why he has a smile on his face right now, Chris.
Yeah, 14 points, 7 for 10 really makes him happy. And also his job inside, a lot of block shots, I think 3 block shots, maybe more. But he was active and aggressive, and Kansas is going to have him in the Big 12. I mean, a size like that you just don't find very often.
Axtell keeps it alive. Kreider for 3. 3 seconds to go, and Lunar with the board, and that's going to do it. All Kansas here in Lawrence. Jayhawks all over the Penn Quakers, 105-59. Kansas shoots 58% from the floor in this one, led by Drew Gooden's 20 points, Kenny Gregory and Eric Chenoweth with 14, Jeff Boschee, Luke Axtell with 11 points. Jayhawks also get it done on the boards as they dominate the Quakers 45-27, and Roy Williams has to be very pleased with the effort of Eric Chenoweth and this Kansas team. Now 11-2, a win over St. Louis in the final game of 1999, and a convincing win here over Penn, 105-59 in the first game of the new century. Jayhawks eclipsing the century mark in this victory. And here's an update. How about this? Winthrop knocking off Missouri 51-46, a stunner. We've seen some stunners this year. Maybe speaks to the parity in college basketball. Wright State a winner over Michigan State. Winthrop over Missouri. Chris Piper is on the court with the star of the game, Eric Chenoweth, and Coach Roy Williams.
All right, thanks, Trey. I'm here with Eric Chenoweth. The big fella had a big night tonight. You got to be pretty happy with that. Feel like you got a load off the shoulder?
Yeah, I felt a lot better with this performance tonight. Just try to come out and do the same things, just play hard, and so things went my way. It was just another night. I thought things just went my way.
Well, after that first time out, you sat for a little bit, came back in, and it looked like you were much more aggressive taking it to the basket. Did you sit there and think, hey, I'm going to come back in and get aggressive?
I was just excited to play tonight. I just came to the gym, ready to play, and everybody was saying, I had a good week of practice, and they wanted to see it in the games now, so I, want to come out and try and make Coach Williams look good.
Well, let me ask you a question. You remember the last time you had a smile on your face on the floor?
It's been a while, and it's a good feeling out there because first time in a long time I've had fun on the court, and that's a good feeling.
Well, good job. You did a nice job tonight. Congratulations. Well, Coach, first half, Penn stuck with you for a while, but the second half, can Kansas play any better than that?
Well, the last part of the first half, I think the conditioning really got to them. We were running guys in and out. We thought they were getting a little tired right at the end of the first half, and that continued in the second half. And we did a much better job of moving the basketball, and we shot the ball in the hole, too.
Well, nobody can be happier for Eric Chenoweth probably than yourself. He was really fantastic tonight.
Well, he was. In fact, this afternoon or this morning before a shoot-around, we brought him in, and I watched film with him for about 30 minutes and had a good conversation. He has had 3 good days of practice, and he's really tried. It did upset me a little bit the other night in Kansas City when they got some boos. He's trying as hard as he can, and that's all we can ask as a coach.
Well, preseason's over, but now all of a sudden we got the Big 12, Colorado coming up. You got to be pretty excited about it.
Well, we are. We feel like we've had a couple of good weeks of practice, and it showed up tonight, but hopefully we didn't use all those 3-pointers. We need them when we get going on Saturday.
Well, I'll let you go. I know you want to get back in. Congratulations, Coach. All right, Trey, Eric Chenoweth, a fantastic night in Kansas, just awesome all around. Fran Dunphy, you got to be happy with Penn in the first half, but the second half was a little tough. Back to you, Trey.
Thank you, Chris. A convincing 105-59 win. Let's take a look at that Big 12 schedule. The next game at the Coors Event Center in Boulder, Jayhawks at Colorado, a very improved Buffs club under Ricardo Patton. Home games against K-State and Nebraska, an improved Texas A&M team down at College Station. Missouri in Columbia, that's always a doozy. You never know. The Tigers always give the Jayhawks trouble there, and then they get the Buffs again. Winthrop beating Missouri in non-conference play tonight, which is just a real stunner. But once you get into Big 12 play, Chris, it's a different season. teams know teams so well, and it'll be interesting to see how the Jayhawks respond.
But, you know, that's exactly right. Year in, year out, you look at what teams have done before they get into the Big 12, and you're thinking, boy, these guys are playing great this year, and then all of a sudden they get in and they don't play well, or vice versa, a team that struggled early and played a tough non-conference schedule, and then they get in there and you know, they play well in the Big 12. So it's tough to tell, and even rivalries really make up a big part of that.
Well, and this is a young Kansas team. I think people sometimes forget that the way this KU team is. They've got 3 freshmen, of course. Luke Axtell, a newcomer, he sat out a year, and it's not like this is a savvy senior junior-led club. A lot of people thought that this team would take a while to hit full stride.
Well, that's exactly right, and it is a young team. They've got a lot of guys that this is their first year. You look at Luke Axtell, he's listed as a junior, but this is his first year of competition for Kansas on the floor. So this is a young team. And you know, the other thing about it as well, it's tough to play a lot of players that are all that good because they need their minutes. And you know, they've got to find their roles. They've got to figure out what they're supposed to do and what other guys are going to do for them as well.
Jayhawks next game, it's conference play. The 9th-ranked Hawks take on the Colorado Buffaloes in Boulder. Tip at 8 right here on the Jayhawk Television Network. And Kansas enjoying this one, a 105-59 win. The freshman big, Nick Bradford big, the senior, and the Quakers could do nothing but shake their heads in this one. Jeff Boschee, deadly from the outside from three-point land, but the big guy in the middle was the story. Eric Chenoweth leading the way. Kansas shooting 58% from the floor, holding Penn to 36%, and Roy Williams' club now 11-2 on the season. For Chris Piper, I'm Trey Bender saying so long from Lawrence, Kansas.
Coming up.